It's a situation where, the INEC national chairman, the national chairman, has been calm in, defending the process and what INEC has brought forward. It is not without its pitfalls, which he acknowledges well. But we are thinking that in this very short period, that is the 1 hour break, some presentations will be made in terms of how we move forward, because it will be moving into almost 72 hours after the election morning, and even the most patient people, if you didn't shave your beards on Saturday, by now you know how you'll be looking. So if that is the case, we have gotten to this point. It will be important for us to cross this, bridge and cross it very safely. While man is a political animal, and I always say on the show, back in the studios, that we must all play our politics for the greater good, and that is important for the nation. So let's begin to see. The NTA will do its professional job, look at what is happening, and give you the information as it's unfold. But for me, I see it as also a process of learning. I'm seeing new things and new dynamics in the Nigerian political space. I'm looking at arguments that I could put forward perhaps for a thesis.
That means we are expecting more content in political
we will see that as events unfold.
Thank you. That is Head of Political Desk, NTA, Fisayo. As you have seen so far from the Collation Center, it's 3/4 for APC. So far, APC is in charge of Ekiti State, also Osun State, and that of Kwara, while PDP is in charge of Osun State. So it's 3/. Let me take that again.
Yes.
APC is in charge of Ekiti, Ondo, and Kwara State, while PDP is in charge of Osun State. Yes. That is 3/4 for APC. Well, let's see how other states will also perform as the event progresses. So, Claire, is back to you for more analysis in the studio.
Don't run away. Don't run away yet. I was wondering.
I'm here.
I was wondering if Fisayo is still there with you, because the way he talked, one would.
Yes, Fisayo is here.
Yes, one would be imagining if he was not preparing for 2027. Fisayo, I'm sure you're learning new things and new strategies.
Can you take that again?
I said Fisayo. I'm sure Fisayo is, learning new strategies of how to, what to do in 2027 when he prepares to run for, maybe I don't know, maybe the presidency or the or the Senate. Fisayo.
Anyway, that is meant for Fisayo, but yes. I can't get the question clearly. So Claire probably will join you next time. You can raise that issue again, please.
Never mind, Mio Gidi. But just before you go, do the party agents, do they really understand the message that the INEC chairman is trying to pass across in terms of what the electoral law says and the procedures for election presentation? There seems to be a communication gulf between the two parties.
That is quite clear. Even the agent from PDP, Dino, made reference to parts of the Electoral Act.
I've just been, this second producer just told me that Claire is probably pushing me into the political terrain, and she's asking if, what I've been learning here will probably help me going forward if I want to be a part of this. I'm not sure, Claire, that my heart can take some of the back and forth that we are seeing here. It will take a very strong man to come here and do this. And you need to see, how it was at the gallery, when those, push and shove started. But what I like about the whole thing is that the Nigerian electoral process has been interrogated. And if these, questions are not asked, and if this process is not completely, done in such a way that it's transparent and we have our true leader, it would cast some questions. Also, I looked over my shoulder and saw a lot of television and radio stations, from, foreign lands, coming international broadcaster outfits looking at what we are doing. They will say that our own democracy is resilient and is unique. It gives opportunity for you to show your flair and your ability to perhaps present your own case, even right as the results have been. I'm not sure there's anywhere in the world where this is actually done this way, but we are also, introducing our own concept to the electoral process, and it's making for good viewing, good television as it is, because it's not just about you read the result, people sign and go. Some people are also bringing in one or two things so that we can see that the unexpected is also coming up. But what we are hoping to see in the next few hours is a situation where, the objections would focus, as the INEC chairman said, focus on the results being put right in front of, being interrogated at the moment. For instance, if we are talking about Kwara State, let's stay with Kwara State, interrogate everything about the results presented on Kwara State and brought forward from Kwara State, and then we move to Niger State or whichever state we are going next, as against bringing in, issues that have not yet been presented. Claire.
Okay. All right, thank you, Fisher, for that analysis. So.
All right, Fisayo and Miogede, thank both of you. Thank you very much for bringing us the updates from the National Collation Center here in Abuja. We'll return to you once the center goes live again. Back here to the studio, Faith, I was with you before the break to the National Collation Center.
So the Electoral Act says results from the polling unit will be uploaded. Then INEC guidelines specifically says as soon as results are collated and declared at the polling unit, it will be uploaded. It is not the ward level result that is uploaded.
Okay.
It is not local government result that will be uploaded, nor state result that will be uploaded. It is polling unit result. Now, while it is good that we're interrogating this and all of these issues are coming up, we could now begin to advocate to say, after collation at ward level, the result at ward level could be, uploaded. So that when you now come to the National Collation Center and they are presenting the result of a state, what you want to see will be the result already uploaded from that state. That way you can now say, let's have a screen where you will have that so that you're sure that it is the same result. But right now what they're asking for is that result that was uploaded from polling unit to be brought up. The result that is presented, they are presenting at the National Collation Center, is not polling unit result. We have to get that very clear. They are not presenting polling unit result. They are presenting the totality of every result that was collated for a particular state for all of the parties. Okay, that's what they're presenting. That's what they're presenting at the National Collation Center. Okay. So when you come up now as a political party that has not done its work well, and you're saying we want to see uploaded result, the uploaded result that you want to see is polling unit result. Because that is what the Act says. Okay. And not the one that the scope is presenting. Not the one that the scope is presenting. So asking that you want to see uploaded result is asking that you want to see polling unit result. So my suggestion here would be, for any state, we need to go back to the INEC result viewing portal and see Ekiti, Osun, all of the states presented so far, where all the polling unit results in those states were they uploaded before the collation of the different reports. So if all the results from the polling unit in Ekiti, for instance, was not uploaded, we will question why were they not uploaded before collation. The same way we will question people that have been returned at senatorial level and at federal constituencies, if the results that were presented at their polling unit before it was collated up to the time of returning them as winners of that election, were they uploaded? That is the fundamental question.
All right, that's very interesting. So, again, Dr. Ralph, I don't know what you feel. You know, the issue of Beaver's bypass and transparency and credibility of the process has also been raised. When we come back, my colleague in Enugu is standing by to give us an update. But when we come back, you speak to that issue. All right, let's join my colleague Grace in Enugu. Grace, good to see you. I see empty chairs behind you, just one or two heads. What's happening?
Good afternoon and welcome to INEC Collation Center. The atmosphere here is